Hey all, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm Slide, and before we start today, if you guys could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps get this channel a little bit more exposure, so I can build the channel a little bit more. So if you could take a moment to do that, I really appreciate it. Today we're going to be doing another featured Grand Arena battle. So one battle featuring a counter that I think is an efficient counter. Last time we did a Jedi Knight Revan versus Admiral Raddus, and that proved to be pretty successful. Today I'm going to be focusing on taking on the Grand Inquisitor. So the very top team here. It doesn't have Reva. Obviously, Reva is a whole different ball game. But Grand Inquisitor by himself with the other Inquisitors is much more manageable. So I'll show you the team that I'm going to be countering him with. I'll be using my Galactic Republic team. So Padme, Ahsoka, and Mace Windu. I think this is a pretty good counter to it. From what I have researched. So I went on SWGOH.gg to look up what are some good counters to Grand Inquisitor, and for me, at least for my account, this is a fairly cheap counter. Padme, Ahsoka, and Mace Windu, they don't really have homes on other teams for me right now, because a lot of the other important characters for Padme are absorbed by Jedi Master Kenobi and Qui-Gon's team. So for me, this is a perfect use of Padme. Before we enter the battle, I do see that the opponent has a Datacron. This is a really good mechanic for the current set of Datacrons. Whenever they use a basic, they get more damage buffs, basically. Also, they've got something like 80% defense, so they'll be a little bit tankier. I'm going to answer that Datacron with my own Datacron. And I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use here. This is one of the tougher teams on their front wall, so I wouldn't mind using a pretty good one. And actually, no, I think when I'm looking at my options here, something that starts with giving me protection, like probably this one, I think would be ideal. So light side allies start the battle with protection up for 2 turns. That's good because I can convert that into courage to do some good damage. So let's go ahead and equip that, and we'll enter the battle. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how this team works against Grand Inquisitor. My guess is the Inquisitorius apply a lot of debuffs, and between Ahsoka's basic and Padme's special, we're going to be able to remove a lot of those debuffs. So just right here, we can use Cunning Plan to go ahead and get rid of all of that stuff that they just applied to us. So let's do that. And also then we build up some courage. I'm going to use Mace Windu here. We'll focus on 8th Brother. And yeah, that's some nice damage there that we just did. We'll use Ahsoka's second ability to get some protection up. And you can see that Ahsoka has 22 stacks of courage, so we're going to be able to do a big hit with her. Yep, just like that, deleted that character. Then we just have Grand Inquisitor left, and we can do a stun on him, and I don't think he's long for this world. This counter, actually, I felt like it worked pretty well. In fact, surprisingly well. When you think of all of the Chirotech that's required to build those Inquisitors, you'd think they'd be a lot better, but Padme can totally dissect them and destroy them. Getting rid of those debuffs is one of the strengths of that team, no doubt. Building up the courage and doing the big hit. That's as simple as it is. So maybe consider using Padme against Grand Inquisitor. Seems like a pretty good counter to me. At any rate, that's the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.